welcome to my second Raw-dical cooking show. Check out my page, it's Raw Palette. And speaking of pages, we do have a guest today. I said I would give a shout out to him, and then he showed up. That's right, TheSbVegan is here today. He's a little under the weather, and his legs are gone. We don't really know why, but his page is awesome, and I was going to give him a drumstick and I forgot, but he's here, and he's going to be the guest trying our food, so there's a shout out. Hey team. Alright, anyways, I saw a request for someone that wanted to be able to make a meal for, I believe it was their 4 or 5-year-old? 4-year-old? Anyways, I've found a recipe that I've kind of perfected. It was originally off of choosingRaw.com. There's many versions of this, and it's your steak and potatoes. You can also serve it with a salad. You don't need to though, because the potatoes are made out of cauliflower. There we are. So I'll run you through the list of ingredients we have. And actually, no, first I'll show you what's going on here. This is our steak. And this is a marinated portobello mushroom. It's been marinating for about overnight. And you can do it for however long you want, an hour to 24 hours. It just gets better and better. And the marinade for it is 1/4 cup olive oil, 1/4 cup balsamic vinegar. I did a tablespoon and a half of tamarind, but you can do Bragg's or whatever you want. The Nama shoyu. I don't know, you can't get that in Canada. I keep reading about it though. And again, to sweeten it, maple syrup, agave, whatever you like to taste. It's totally up to you. You really can't go wrong. It's a marinade and it's personal choice. So the mushroom is done. That was quick and easy. And you can serve it like a steak. It's wonderful. And to make the potatoes, I'm going to run you through what we have. We have olive oil here today. And we have sea salt. We have pepper. We have fresh lemon juice that I just squeezed. Miso. You can go for the white miso, but you know what? I'm a fan of the brown miso. Unpasteurized, of course. And here we have 2 cups of cut up cauliflower. So, good stuff. And soaked cashews, raw of course. And fresh rosemary, which is just really good as a topping and a garnish on your potatoes. Really, it's up to you. So, I guess we can get started. I'm going to start by throwing these into my handy dandy food processor. And when it comes to processing these, whoops, you can make a huge mess like me and wish you had a vegan dog, which I don't. Anyway, sorry, when it comes to blending anything through here, especially with these potatoes, you can add as much or as little water as you like. I try to keep it to the minimum because if I keep them in the fridge, moisture does start to release and I don't want it to get too ready. Anyways, I'm just going to process these until, first we'll do as you can see, we've kind of got that cakey, crunchy texture. Of course, it's going to be pretty cakey because they have been soaking overnight. Once you've got that, now we're going to add everything else. So, I need to still check this out. It's a half a teaspoon of sea salt. Just give me a second to grind this up. And I just go by eyeballing it. Okay, and then 1 tablespoon miso. Get that in there, and I'm going to scoop that out. You can do more or less miso. I'm a huge fan of miso, so I usually try to go over. It's really good, and it's really good for you, but it is quite salty. And then, how much lemon juice did I put here? I have, well, that's embarrassing. 1.5 tablespoons lemon juice. I'm going to throw that in. Pepper is to taste, so you can just get it blending and then throw in about as much as you want until it starts to look like potatoes. Really, it's up to you. You really can't go wrong. And I'm throwing in my cauliflower. This recipe did call for quite a bit of olive oil, That I'm not going to do because it also called for water to get the blades running. And seeing that there seems to be a little bit of excess moisture in my cashews as it is, I'm just going to get this going and add a bit of olive oil and see if that can make it as smooth as I like. So it's really quick and easy. This is all it takes for this recipe, and here we go. If you want. You might have to scoop down the sides a bit because this is still looking quite dry. So I'm just going to put in maybe, it usually calls for a quarter cup in these recipes. I'm just going to do maybe 2 tablespoons or so of olive oil and just what feels good for water. So you snapper all that together. I like to cut it up a bit because it can get chewy. And again, if you just want to take a look at what the finished product looks like, it's quite snazzy, and it does look like potatoes, especially the texture. So I'm just gonna dole out a plate for our guest here on the show, TheSbVegan. Again, his link will be in the sidebar if you don't already have him added. I'm assuming if you love raw food, you will have him added. That and RawFoodMuscle. I'll post his too. He's another really good uncooking channel, so to say. So here we go. We got a huge serving of our potatoes. And just going to throw a little bit of rosemary on there. Again, it's all personal preference, but whatever looks beautiful. Food tastes better if it looks beautiful. Ooh, snazzy, snazzy. Alright. And our portobello mushroom steak. So you can eat it together. It's really wonderful contrast. And as special as this is, let's be serving it. Oh yes. He's not saying much today. I don't really know why. But trust me, he's going to love this. Look away. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And that, look, he's stunned, really, he is. That is another great meal. So if you want to do another close up on that baby. Thanks for watching my show. I appreciate it. There'll be more to come. I'm growing sprouts, and I will be posting a day-to-day for alfalfa sprouts, and it's just going to keep going. And they're partway done. So thanks for watching my show again, and I will talk to you all soon.